Hey, everybody. Happy night before Thanksgiving.
Boy, Johnny looks mad.
I know he does. He looks mad. I don't know. What's the
Did you
matter,
just
Johnny?
lose Squid Games?
What's
Maybe
up?
he's just not listening to us.
He may not be.
He
I'm
may
listening.
not
I'm
be.
here.
We
I'm
love you,
all here,
Johnny. We
baby.
love you.
We just want to make sure you didn't lose Squid Games first. We're good with that. You made it through
Hmm.
the third season, right?
Yeah, he's made it
Never
through.
watched that show.
Yeah,
I
I
never did
haven't.
either.
I
I
haven't.
I never did either. I don't even know really what it's about. I'm like, okay, whatever. I don't know. Maybe I should
Win the
just watch
game or
one
die.
episode.
Only thing I know is win the game or die. That's the only thing I know.
Hmm.
Right, right.
So yeah,
I don't know. I don't know, you guys, but happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there. We are so glad you're joining us tonight. Um, we're not going to have a super long show tonight. We're going to go probably about an hour to let everybody get back to their families, their loved ones, and to all of those people that are cooking, go back to that. As everybody knows, I have been sick, and this is going on week number 2. And
Hmm.
I'm still struggling and still trying to get over it. So that's why I'm behind this
you got
black
the runner,
screen.
didn't you?
Yeah, I
You got
I
the.
got I got something. I got something. Um,
Did you ever get
I don't
checked out?
know. Stupid me. I have been working every single day and have not missed a day of
Yes.
work.
Have you been running a
Unfortunately,
fever at all though?
just the first day that I ran a fever, but I went to
Okay.
work and then I went home. The
Okay.
second day I did not have a fever, but I've had every other symptom under the sun for anything from the common cold to the nasty ucky virus thing.
I
So
think you're icing yourself so you can make yourself go to work, aren't you? You putting ice to make sure you
Hmm.
get under the temperature so they don't send you home. That's got to be
uh
it.
it's gotta be. It's gotta be, and I don't know. I don't it feels like that it could be the nasty thing.
Yeah.
But it's also like I had maybe pneumonia or bronchitis or, even the nasty common cold because them can get quite fierce too at times.
Yeah.
So, I have been, pretty much medicating, with vitamin C and all the good stuff for you, just to get through the day. And I'm just so exhausted at nighttime. I haven't been doing any shows. So this is the first one I've done in over a week.
Well,
Thank you,
and
Larry Sharp. We
and
appreciate you
then you
so much.
crashed this one. You crashed this one saying you would do those things. We'll do that later on. But then we're sitting there going, and all of a sudden, here's Brandy. Hey, here's mine.
Right, here's mine. But Larry Sharp, thank you so much. And welcome to all the new Booze Club members. We appreciate you
Yep.
so much. And, tonight was something, we've been talking about for a little bit, for about a month.
Mm-hmm.
And Donnie's never heard the story, so I'm going to give the story. Randy, I told him that
Oh yeah.
day. I mean,
Oh yeah.
everything just started popping that day.
Yep.
Okay.
I woke up early one Saturday morning and I was on, uh, I was getting ready for my investigation at Ashmore Estates. I was going on location. And of course, that is in Illinois. It's a wonderful, wonderful location. So as I'm just scrolling in the morning, drinking my coffee, trying to get motivated because, I had all of my equipment already plugged in. So I was just playing the waiting game at that point.
Yeah.
And I have run across a video. And in this video, it had something really weird in the video. And I was thinking to myself, that looks very, very, very familiar. So I'm thinking, and I watched the video 3 or 4 times and I'm trying to
Yeah.
figure it out. And I'm like, oh my gosh.
Hmm.
Weird part is I had taken a picture at Ashmore Estates probably 3 to 4 years ago that I can't explain, I can't recreate. And weirdly enough, it's in our intro.
Yeah. Sure is.
It's in our intro.
Yep.
So
100%.
when I watched the video, and I pulled that picture up out of my archive, and I'm looking at it, and they look so similar that I have no idea what this thing is. Now, the video is on a well-known show that is on TV. I just want to let everybody know that it's on TV. And it just struck me as weird how I woke up that morning. I'm getting ready to go to Ashmore. I
Yeah.
see this video of something that I took at Ashmore 3 to 4 years previous. So I'm going to have Randy, I'm going to go ahead and have you just show my picture. No, don't show my picture. Show the video part, the little
Okay.
clip of the video. Yeah.
Well, now you changed it all up on me. I had that
I
one ready
am so
to
sorry.
go.
I'm
Hey,
sorry.
hey, don't let nobody sick be in charge of nothing, okay, guys? I'm gonna give you that
I
right now.
know. I know. But Donnie's here to referee and keep me in line. It's okay.
Okay, so here is the video itself, and I have edited it so everybody knows I have edited it
Yes.
to keep certain things out. So here we go.
Yeah.
The sky was having like ripples that kind of moved towards the waterfall, and then we saw them come in and then go away. And yeah, there's these lines. Afterwards, we're looking at, oh, remember how weird the ripples were? We zoom in.
Now,
Yeah.
does everybody see that?
And I'll move it back to the end here so everybody sees where they zoomed in.
Yeah. I mean, that's what they caught on that video. They were looking at, like, it looked like there was like stripes in the clouds, which was odd in itself. I mean, that's an anomaly that you don't see very often, especially the way that it was presented in this video. But then you see this little thing off to the side. And 1 second here, I want to thank Pops,
Gary.
Mr. Gary Spikes. Thank you so much. We appreciate you so much. Thank you. But then there's this little thing hanging out there.
Yeah,
and
I'll back up where trying to bring it back to where she's first looking down at it, and that's the distance. I mean, where she initially looks at it, that's the distance up that she's seeing it at.
yeah, that, I mean, I would
That's
say if
actually
you're
zoomed in a
looking
little
at
bit.
this on your phone,
We zoom
you're
in.
not going to notice that right away.
Yeah, and that's even zoomed in, I imagine, more than what she actually is saying, because she was trying to look at those ripples in the water down there.
Well, that's in the sky.
Is that the sky? Okay,
That's the
I thought
sky.
it was water. The way she kept
No.
talking about was water. I thought it was water there, and because that looks like waves on water to me. But now
Yeah,
I'd never looked at it close enough. I was too busy trying to edit the daggum thing.
exactly. So that's what made it so weird. That's why they were looking at it, because it looked like water, but it was clouds.
Yeah. Now,
like ripples. Yeah.
here's the question I got. You see how the shadowing is. What is causing this brightness that's right here? Is part of the ridge over their backside causing a shadow of some sort? Are they
It
using
could
some
be,
sort
or
of
it could be
flash?
cloud cover too.
Yeah, I guess it could, but man, that's it. Kind of looks like a flash. It really does.
I don't know why they would have a flash on.
I don't know either, unless it's something along the lines of a spotlight or something like that. Could be that as well. Maybe she's showing him where they took it at, and this was taken at a different time as what the video was being shown.
Maybe.
She didn't go into that depth. So even on the original video, she didn't go that far into depth. So
Right. Now, do you have the still photo?
yes, I do have the still photo as well. Now, here we go with this again.
I know. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry, but I want you to zoom in on that to show people what exactly we're looking at. Because Randy started telling me some things right before the show that I have never heard of before. So I'm very interested in what we're going to talk about.
Okay.
Now,
so here's
this is just a screenshot of what I took.
No, this is you took of the video.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Just so everybody knows, this is not an original video. This is just a screenshot because I wanted to get this particular thing in Zoom where I could see it.
Yeah.
But has anyone ever heard or seen that in the sky? I mean, has anyone ever seen that? Um, I mean, I found it weird to look at it. I'm like, what is that? Because I mean, we talk about lights in the sky and
Yeah.
and things like that, and all the things that it could be. But this is daytime.
Yeah.
This is
Now,
absolute daytime.
yeah, and honestly, like I said, when we were talking earlier, I told you I said I talked about rods a long time ago. Not
Mhm.
on not on any of the shows here, but I meant to talk about when in my infancy of dealing in the paranormal and such. And rods was one of the cones and rods were one of the first things that came out. Because everybody considered them alien in nature or paranormal in nature and stuff like that. They were making all sorts, and they actually have a name called skyfish as well. To the point that I haven't been able to locate the actual. I shouldn't say nomenclature per se, but the actual. How can I put it? The culture that actually they supported a way of summoning what's called a skyfish, and that's what some of these were being referenced as skyfish, and that meant that it was a supernatural entity to a culture. I have not been able to locate yet what culture I'm talking about. And yeah, Mickey, it was sightings was another one that I had seen it on the old sightings show, which is if y'all ever get a chance, go back and watch that on replay, just
Show.
like in search of.
Yeah.
It's a great show. But there's one thing about what you gave me right here and this one right here, and I thought my first right out of the box. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking rods, which
Yeah.
rods
This
is
everyone is my picture.
yes, this is
This is
yours.
the one I took at Ashmore Estates, Illinois.
Mhm.
And that tree is no longer standing. That it got taken out by a storm. It
Yeah.
is no longer standing. There is a stump there
Yep.
now, which is sad because I love this tree.
Well,
But
I'm going to zoom in on
this,
this one real quick for you, though. I want you to notice one thing. Now, some people get into it and talk about, hey, this is closer to the lens than it should be. It should be this, should be that, whatever the case might be. When you zoom into that tree, what do you see that figure do?
it's going behind the tree.
It's going behind the tree.
Yes.
That's one thing I just noticed before we came on the air today, because I was like, okay, I cannot say that this. I could say it could be closer to you when you took the picture, but by the time it got done, it was going behind that tree.
Or it was coming from out behind the tree
And the
and going
tree
up.
toward you, one of the two.
Right.
But now we've established that we have a little bit more distance between you and this thing than what we had originally thought.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but as you were talking about that, we were going back and forth. I said, what's the one thing that these have in common, this one and this one, that have nothing in common with actual rods?
Is the
You see that
curve.
that curve,
Yeah.
that kind of a curl, and even this level of curl almost never is seen. Let me show you a couple of pictures of actual rods. Here's one. There's another. That's in true blue night vision mode. IR, that is.
Yeah.
Not infrared. Yeah, infrared, not thermal, but IR. There's another one. What do you not see?
The curve.
You don't see a curve, and you
No.
don't see a very long one. Now, this is the one I was telling you about that had the little explanation about what rods actually are in the scientific world. Okay, and you can see where they're coming from. But you're talking about the skyfish. That something in cryptozoology is something else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's an entity of its own, supposedly. That's
I
where
mean,
I'm trying to look up. So
I guess we're gonna have to dig deeper into,
uh-huh.
that type of folklore or whatever about the skyfish and
Mhm.
see perhaps when this thing appears, when it doesn't appear, I mean, it could
Well,
be, I don't know,
and
special to the person who sees it. I don't know.
that's what I can't find out yet. That's why I'm trying to pinpoint the culture that it originally came from. Hopefully, I don't know if I'll even be able to, or if this is just somebody sending me for a wild goose chase per se. But the more I scratch, the more I'm finding out. As far as I scratch the more surface and get a little bit deeper, I find something else out. You can see there's a slight curve right here, but once again, these all are literally insects and remnants. Okay, that is a shutter speed issue at a nighttime that's reflecting a flying bug. That's all that is.
Right.
You can't tell some people that though.
Yeah, absolutely.
But when you get to this one and that one, there's too much curve. Your shutter speed is not set that long, shall we say,
No,
to
it
be
was
able to
not.
catch that much of the flight.
Right.
And even if it was, we'd have more definition if that was an actual moth or bug.
Right.
It's too big.
Right. And and as we were talking about that, Donnie, you're absolutely correct, because the thing is that this thing has its own luminescence. And if it were
Looks
just
like
a
it.
bug at that distance, we would have never saw it.
No,
No, not in the least.
I don't think so anyway. I mean,
No.
that thing's, quite frankly, unless it's closer in some way, shape, or form, but like I said, going behind that tree, that means it's either coming out from that tree or going to that tree.
Yeah.
That's a long way to come to be, right where you're at right there.
Yeah. And it is a long way.
So,
because I'm actually I have my phone. It is on a gimbal and stabilizer. So
yeah, the one you always
there's
carry, right?
right. It's the one I always carry. So there's not any movement. It is pretty stable because I was leaning up against the building to make sure that I didn't have that little bit of blur. Should
Yeah.
you say? Now I did
Yep.
not see this thing with my eyes at
No.
all.
Nope. Yeah.
And I took the picture knowing full well there were no cars coming down the road, because I know that can mess up a picture.
Mhm.
So there were no cars coming down the road. There are no lights back there shining up in the tree or anything. The light that you see is actually on the other end of the building, and it's like a floodlight. So it's not even out where it was visible at all.
Yeah.
That's just coming from the back of the building.
Mm.
So I tried probably for a good 2 to 3 hours trying to figure out how to recreate this. There was a person out there who makes documentaries and things like that. He says you can redo that, blah, blah, blah. I have tried countless times to recreate this photo. I can't.
You can't. I mean, honestly, because even if it is just a bug, okay, straight out, and that's just grasping at straws right there. I mean, even if it is just a bug, and it's created this different look, you know what I mean?
Yes.
The problem you got with that is now the speed of it. You could never recreate that speed on that shutter speed. Physically,
No.
a human cannot do it.
No.
It would have to be a pre-set up string or whatever, and it has to be going when you take the picture. Okay?
Yeah.
That's the only way. And it takes a lot.
I mean, this thing to me actually looks like it's either manifested behind the tree and going up, or started
Mhm.
to manifest at the top of the tree where we see it kind of faint and light, and
Yeah.
going down towards the bottom. But it
Possibly.
looks like to me that it's kind of like a pulsating thing, like more of a wispy smoke, not so defined.
Yeah, because quite frankly, like I said, with it going behind a tree, I mean, that's the only thing, unless it just happens to end right there, and that's where and this is the oddball situation here, devil's advocate, all that jazz.
Well,
Okay, it does that, and it just happened to stop right at the tree. I
well,
mean,
it is a haunted location.
and
I can say that.
that's another issue
Yeah,
right there.
it is a very, very, very well-known haunted location. Things have happened inside and out. Who
Mhm.
knows? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Who knows what has gone on? Not everything was written in the books. You know what I'm saying? So we have dealt with like shadow figures and this type of thing out in, outside on the property, inside. I mean, it's just all over this property, really.
Yeah.
And but it always brings me back to seeing that video again. I mean, because I mean, are we looking at something that could be alien in nature, or are we talking about something that is paranormal?
It could be both. Like, and I hate to say it like that because Quack's out there. He's talking about remembering Art Bell doing interviews with this guy named Jose who claimed to coin the term or whatever. And he's
Yeah.
right. Jose Escamilla was quote unquote claims that he caught the first pictures of rods. And he did it while in Roswell trying to capture pictures of a UFO. So he immediately is trying to assume that these are UFO related and alien related.
Yeah.
Well, I would not doubt it. I mean,
Well, you
we've
can't
seen
say
some
one way or the other.
strange
Yeah.
lights.
Yeah.
We've seen some strange lights out there before. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, Donnie, what do you think about it? I mean, honestly.
I think it's weird. I think we could definitely rule out bugs. It's too big.
I'm with
I
you on that. Honestly.
I'm not
And
going to
that-
say it's aliens, but it's definitely weird.
It is very, very weird. I mean, we've had it like in the intro to the show since we began. I mean, and then
Yeah.
I never bothered to pull it out. I'm like, oh, this is a weird photo. We'll throw it in there.
Yeah.
But I never pulled it out and used it as something, like, let's discuss it, because I couldn't figure out how to recreate this. I even went as far as to put the those glow in the dark bracelets and everything on a frisbee.
Yeah.
And I tried throwing a frisbee around to see what could happen with that. It was just a straight line as it was caught. It just showed a straight neon line. You know what I mean? It did not have this like puff of smoke or this pulsating look to it, or and it was not defined like this at all. This kind of reminds me of like a pearl bracelet, if you want to know the truth.
Kind of. Now, I want to look here at this one real quick. I want to bring this up against it because, of course, we're zooming in a lot at this point.
Yes.
And it kind of has that same attributes of yours, except for when it gets to the tail. And I'm just going to call it tail for lack of a better term. The curve part that comes around and seems to either be going further away or starting here and then going out, whichever one it happens to be.
Right.
This one is straight as an arrow and everything's well defined. Then all of a sudden we get the whip around.
Right.
So now I'm more than confused a little bit.
Yeah.
Hey, Moon.
Hey, Moon. Happy Thanksgiving to you. And thanks for being a member for the 3 months, with the Booze Club. We appreciate you so much. That's what this is really. I mean, they're alluding to this being more on the alien side, seeing the whole video.
Yeah. At least he is anyway. That Jose.
And yes, at least he is. But I'm just calling it. I don't know.
Oh yeah, because there's others out there that are bring this up as other paranormal, like signs of entities and such like that. But that goes through different areas. I mean, but quite frankly, the skyfish goes back, in time. But these rods and such that people have only started happening since they were able to capture night vision and shots at pictures at night and such. So, I mean, here I want to download this real quick and I'm gonna put it up here for y'all to see.
Yeah.
I
don't know. These are one of those things that I don't know what it is, everybody. I don't.
Yeah. Oh, I'm with you. Trust me.
But it was also so funny that I seen this the same morning that I was going to Ashmore, and I took the picture at Ashmore years before, and it was just so weird that I had never seen it before until then. It was kind of like going, hello, look at me,
Yep. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna pull this down and bring up the next one here.
Mhm.
Because I just downloaded this one, and this is out on the Wikipedia page, guys. Anybody can go out and look at this one if you want.
Yeah.
But this one is from there, and it's just a straight out floodlight with moths. Okay,
Okay.
and as you can see when we bring this up here, as you can see looking at it, now you're getting a little bit the longer ones. Okay, but these are moths just on a certain shutter speed, and it doesn't even the Wikipedia page doesn't even tell me what shutter speed it actually is. It just says it's a long exposure photographs of moths flying around a floodlight.
Okay.
But, but again, as we look at this, you can tell they're moths. You can tell
Sure.
100% that they're moths. But now we're starting to see with the longer exposure, you're starting to see more of the curve, and then you got one or two down here. I don't know if this one does a big jerk back like this one, a big hook, or if that's
Uh-huh.
two of them coming together. You know what I mean?
Right. Can you zoom in on that so I can look closer at it?
This one down here.
Just any of them. I don't care. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can see them. You can see the wings. But
Yeah.
that's the difference between a high quality camera, though, and somebody's taking the picture from 30 yards away
Yeah.
with a
This was
phone.
my cell phone that I took my picture on. So we're not
Exactly.
talking,
This is not apples to apples at all. I'm not saying
no,
that. I'm saying, but you can see, even though we know what we're looking at, it's still not making the same curves.
no.
That's where I have when I saw this and I looked at that, I was like, it's not making the movement. Now yours, yeah, I could kind of see it, but you'd have to have that thing set on such a prolonged exposure to catch that much of it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't
The
know.
most that my night vision does on my phone that I usually ever use is like 3 seconds. That's at the very most. But there
Yeah.
was an extreme amount of light out there, which I didn't need to do it. So I think it was about a second and a half, maybe 2 seconds at most.
Uh-huh.
Because, as we saw with my picture, the floodlights out there, there was a lot of light out there. I didn't
Yeah,
need
there is.
the prolonged exposure.
No. So with the regular exposure rate, that's a lot of area to be covering. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
So we're
Put
gonna
that
have
thing in movement.
let's just say 2 seconds max. Like I said,
Yeah, I
I
mean, 2 seconds is a long time, or not a long time for that to cover that much ground.
right. And it does appear to be coming out of the tree or going into the tree. I'm not sure
Yeah,
which.
one of the two.
Which yeah.
You would think with this much reflection, you would have at least saw something flutter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
with the naked eye.
Yeah. And the bad thing is, like I told everybody earlier, is that tree is no longer there. So, that saddens me because now I can never, ever, ever try to, do this again.
Yeah.
I can never try to
Well, yeah.
recreate it again. Even if I thought of something, had one of them random 3 a.m. thoughts and go, oh, hey, I can recreate that. I can never do it again.
Well, I'm trying to think on the scientific side, on the actual science side, how I could recreate this because I'd have to have it moving so fast with that shutter speed that you might as well put a rocket on the backside of it. I mean, quite frankly, I could put a balloon on it and it might recreate it with the balloon exhaling, you know what I mean, and letting out the air. But you'd have to
Yeah.
have it on a string. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just there's too many variables to make it create that.
Right. And I don't know either. I mean, the ones that you've shown me and the ones I've looked at, they seem
Mm-hmm.
to be more solid. This doesn't look
Not as
solid.
solid, not solid at all to
No,
me.
it's very wispy, smoky looking.
But like I said, I mean, I thought when you first sent it to me, I thought this was the blown up because see your stuff back here is a little more blurred than normal. I thought maybe that this was the one you had blown up.
No.
So this is, I don't know what to say on it. I really don't because, like I said, I mean, You got this is blurred, but everything back here is blurred too. So the entire picture is blurred to start with. So now we can't tell for sure if that's what's causing the wispiness of this. You know what I mean?
Mhm. Well, you got okay, so this particular phone was a Samsung 21
Okay.
plus.
Okay.
21 plus, which I can't remember, but I think that's the first year they came out with the night vision
Yeah,
option.
the night vision setting. Yeah.
Okay, so g- you got to take that into account.
Yeah.
Plus, I had a lot of light out there.
Yep.
So the shutter speed, you know,
It
may have
shouldn't have
been
been
a little bit
affected.
too, yeah, it maybe was a little too quick. I don't know.
It could have
Um,
been. I mean, if it was faster than the 2 seconds we're talking about that we were guessing originally, that
yeah,
that's even moving faster then.
yeah. Because I honestly, I tried. I like I said, I tried to recreate this thing. I tried everything. We had people out there running around, throwing stuff in the air, see what we could find, see what we could get.
Yeah.
We waited for a car to come down the road to see if I didn't see one. There's
Yeah.
not a car.
No.
Because everything just kind of washed out. It had, it showed like a long beam of light
Yeah.
coming down through there. It didn't give me this.
No, this is an object moving and you're catching it in motion. There's no doubt in my mind. That's what you're catching. What the object is, we have no idea what it is.
Right.
But I think
Right.
it's one individual entity. I don't think it's one long one or anything. I think it's one individual little ball, if you want to call it, because lack of better terms, one of those that you caught in movement, and it just moved that fast and made that kind of a bank, and that kind of a turn.
Yeah.
Wild to
Keith
me.
Keith said not a bat. Um, Not that I know of. We can
What
zoom
year?
in. We can
What
zoom
time of
in and
year?
look. It was warm outside. I remember that. It was warm
Okay,
outside.
so they would be out here, but
Yeah,
even if it was, I mean, I could see a bat making that kind of a turn and being that quick because they are quick.
right.
But
But
we can't make heads or tails whether that's a bat or not, honestly.
yeah. And plus a bat is not gonna show its own light essence.
No, I don't
It
know if that would be. Yeah, I can see a little bit of luminescence, especially right here.
yeah.
But I could still also say that it's reflective. You know what I mean? But on the other hand, that bat would be darker than what we're seeing right here. I would think too.
I think so.
That's
I would imagine that it would come out as like more of a dark.
dark grayish. I mean, you
Yeah,
might have a little reflection. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think it'd be this white,
this
this much
white,
white.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. See, this is where, like I said, the glow in the dark frisbee, it's
yeah.
not a
That's
glow in the
a
dark frisbee. We tried that already.
Yeah, you said you tried frisbees and balloons and such like that already, right?
We tried everything. We even put, like I said, those neon bracelets, those glow in the dark bracelets on a frisbee and
Yeah,
threw it. And all we seen is one line. It was a line. It was
quite.
not,
Even if you caught the frisbee as it does its normal curl down type thing,
yeah.
I still think this is moving too fast to be a frisbee.
Yeah, because I caught some pictures of frisbee, and like I said, it was like a line. It was all together. There were no like puffs or anything like that. The light source coming from it was bright, and it didn't like fade out and come back and fade out and come
Yeah,
back. It was just one direct line,
yeah,
which
and it's yeah solid across and stuff. I mean, yeah,
I don't know. I think we need to look into the skyfish thing. I'm super interested in that. I
yeah. I
mean,
mean, I'm gonna search some more for it. Like I said, but a lot of things with there's stuff from Legends of Zelda about the skyfish. There's stuff from so you got folklore of it before, but it's been appropriated for gaming and stuff like that, certain games and stuff as well.
yeah,
So that's what I'm having to weed through now. I'm trying to figure out where did the term actually come from? Why am I summoning it? And who came up with all this stuff.
Right. Right.
So, because like I said, I happened on it by accident this afternoon
Yeah.
when I was getting the show set up and looking through it for rods, pictures of rods to throw up, because quite frankly, anybody that sees this kind of stuff right here is going to first right out of the box think rods.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you look at
Where
the
are
actual
they?
rods. Yeah. I mean,
Right. Where are
the
they?
actual, yeah, that's what you get for rods. I mean, there's too much there for it to be a quote unquote rod to me.
Yeah. Yeah. And Moon says frame rate is easily manipulated on high-end digital cameras. You're absolutely correct. But I'm using a cell phone.
Yeah. And
And
an
that was,
A21.
yeah. And that was
It is-
not visible to the
Yeah.
naked eye. It looks like a backbone. That's what Diane says. And
We
it does.
ruled out, but we did rule out it was like the possibility of it perhaps being like a bird.
Not really. I mean,
we are
No, it-
talking about, 11-ish, midnight when I
Mhm.
took this photo.
yeah. So
I
if
mean,
it was
I
one,
would
it would
say
have to
more
be
if it was
startled.
anything flying, I would say it was a bat. But
Yeah.
it's so light that I don't think it was a bat.
But if it had been a bird, you'd have saw that there though too.
Yeah, and I would have saw a bat for sure. But I didn't
So,
see that either. I know
So-
it was kind of windy that night. Oh boy. I'm just trying to think of all the things now. You got to remember this is 3 to 4 years ago.
yeah. Oh yeah.
I know there was a strong breeze, and I'm going to say this was around Memorial Day, if it wasn't on Memorial Day.
So you're talking about the warmth of May, early June. Okay.
Yeah.
So once again, it doesn't matter. We're talking about the physics of the camera itself.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not making sense. Any way I try to rationalize this, it doesn't make sense.
And I hate to say it like this. I mean, what's really bad is what probably is the truth is somewhere lying in the middle between what we're talking about. And
Yeah.
and it's probably hey, it's something that we're either looking past, or it's something as simple as it being a bug and just an optical illusion of some sort, to the
Right.
point that it could also be, hey, you may have the second coming of Gilgamesh or some crap like that going on here. Okay.
Yeah.
We just don't know.
Right. So go back to the video picture.
Okay.
And there are some visual differences.
Yep.
This
is more symmetric.
Yeah. Now, if you were to explain to me something about the skyfish, this is what I would see.
Yeah.
For sure. I would think, yeah, that kind of reminds me how a fish would kind of curl in the water sometimes.
Okay. Now I'm going to play the science guy now. I'm going in a full blown Bill Nye the Science Guy mode right now. I just don't have the bow tie.
Let's do it.
Look how symmetrical these are right here, and then this one turns. These two turn kind of. That is a telltale sign of wings. Okay. Some sort of wings. Doesn't matter if it turns out to be because when we looked at the video, this whole area was lit up by something, and with the other parts being shadows. I'm
Right.
really, really leaning to this being a long exposure bug.
Okay.
Because I
But,
can't
I mean,
tell
it
how
was
far
it-
away
it-
it is either.
I don't know why, because it was again on a
Mhm.
cell phone.
Yep.
This picture was taken on, or this video was on a cell phone,
Yep.
and it was during the day. So
Yep.
I don't see where the long exposure could come in.
Well, that's what they said. That's what they said on the video where we were looking at. Now, the video what we did was during the day. She never said what time this picture in that video that she took this from was taken.
True.
So that's why I was wondering why they would need to light up that hillside. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But you know how
Oh, yeah.
the sun and clouds can play.
Sure can,
different,
in a heartbeat.
yeah.
It,
Um,
it's just this bit right here. After you get past this part right here, this is the textbook look of the bug rod. You know
the
what I
bug
mean?
thing,
Yeah,
yes. Until you get to the end,
yeah,
when it makes that curve, then it no longer has its shape.
yeah.
To where all the other ones that we saw kept the shape.
Exactly.
So
Can't
this is,
explain that.
yeah, this was a little weird. Moon, I was at Ashmore Estates in Ashmore, Illinois. When I
Oh,
took that
sorry.
picture.
Thanks, Boone.
Yeah, thank you, Moon. Um, they came in late, so they didn't hear
Yeah,
the whole
yeah.
story of
No,
it.
it's cool.
But again, I think it's really weird how it all kind of happened and kind of clicked with me that maybe I've caught something that people have talked about before, but yet we don't talk enough about.
Yeah. I mean,
Because
you could have debates all day long about rods with everybody, and I
yes,
mean everybody. I've
yes,
like the sighting show. They did a full 1 hour show, and not a single one of them agreed by the time it was over with.
right, right. And it's the same thing with this picture. There was a lot of agreements and disagreements on this picture, even the night that I took it.
Yeah, this one
Um,
right here, that one.
yes, there was all kinds of, well, it could have been this, it could have been this, but everything that we tried to recreate didn't work.
Yeah,
Anything that they had said that would make that didn't work. So I'm
Mhm.
just I'm at a loss with this picture. Like I said, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it is something that is just a once in a lifetime picture thing that I just caught, that it just caught just right because I haven't been able to catch it again.
yeah.
Because like I said, it wasn't visible in my camera
No.
and it was not visible to the naked eye.
Well, Donnie, what would you use to try and recreate this one?
I like the glowing frisbee idea, but taking pictures of birds in flight just to rule that out. Um, like a baseball.
That might be fast. So you might be able to get
Yeah,
enough more speed out of it, to actually make it
yeah.
kind of do.
You would. Yeah, you
Yeah,
would. See, now, like I said, with any object that we had that was physical,
yeah,
created a line.
yeah. You didn't get
It was,
this
you
blah
didn't
blah
get
blah
this,
blah.
no, no.
Okay.
And it was at a distance, like I said, and it was not visible. It just wasn't visible until I brought the picture up. So this is why I'm like, I'll bring it to everybody and let everybody talk about it. I mean, maybe there is something that somebody out there might know how to recreate it, and has done so. Because I would really like to see those because from the distance that I was standing, it is not a bug.
No, I
And
don't think so.
yeah, and from where I was standing, there were no cars. Um, I did not see any birds or anything flying. Um, I don't even know what else to say about it, but I just found it
Yeah.
interesting. And
Oh
like
yeah,
I said,
100%.
I put it in my I don't know file. That's what I did
Well,
with it. I'm like, I don't know about it.
I'm
Whatever.
gonna I'm gonna say to Michelle too on this one. She captured a twisty entity with a face in it. I need to see that capture. I
No
want to see
doubt.
that sucker. Yeah, I want to see
No
that thing.
doubt.
So people capture this stuff all the time, and a lot of people look at this and just immediately write it off. You know what I
Oh
mean?
my gosh, Donnie. Oh my gosh, Donnie. That just reminds me. We were on Truth or Tinfoil, Randy and I, and we were looking at a
Okay.
picture, and Tex was there. And we were talking about the picture, and it looks like it has a picture of your face within the picture. Remember the one with the
Jeez.
Bigfoot?
Oh.
You got a Donnie Cho sighting?
We
I
did.
think
Donnie
so.
Cho, the ultimate
I have to remember
cryptid
which one. It wasn't last week. It was like 2 weeks ago, wasn't it, or more?
I think it was like 2 weeks ago. Yeah. It's
Oh
like
man, I
where
want to see it
there's
now.
it looks like a Bigfoot coming out of the woods, and then there's another little Bigfoot.
Oh yeah, yeah. That was
Wh-
hang
Where we
on,
were
I
talking
got that
about
one.
they should,
Hang on.
yeah, it was in
Was
the
I the little
snow.
Bigfoot?
It was a little Bigfoot, yeah.
I was
And
the little Bigfoot.
no,
Somebody
Oh,
your
actually
picture.
no, I'm about to educate you here.
Okay, we're gonna bring up the Dottie Cho sighting with Bigfoot because I was like, that looks like
Yeah.
Dottie. It
Yeah,
did. It
somebody
looked
actually
like it.
superimposed your face in after the fact too.
I don't think
But
anybody did that, Donnie Joe, but we see you.
where is it? Oh,
do you see you?
do I
Do you
see
see you in
me?
that picture?
You see you? You don't have glasses on.
No,
You
I
don't have any
see it.
glasses on.
I see it on the right side of the screen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was
Yep.
pareidolia at its finest.
Oh yeah. We were
I'm
having
like,
fun
there's
with that one.
Donnie. He's peeking out. He sees us right there.
I kept saying it looked more like the guy, what was the Laotian and King of the Hill? Uh, uh, men, not men. Who was it?
Bigfoot and Bigfoot's child have the spirit of Donnie Cho watching over them.
I think
They
Yeah,
have been
so.
blessed.
I think
either
you
that,
were like, I don't know, projecting
waiting to.
yourself.
He was waiting to bring Dogman in to take him out.
Yeah, he was astral projecting himself into the photo, and he ended up showing up there.
Yeah,
Guys,
that
I
was
have a
a.
confession to make. I am the spirit of the forest.
I figured you were. I figured you were. That's why we were like,
I
oh
took
my
human
God,
form.
What the
right?
heck? Yeah,
I
I
mean,
live in
if
the
you were,
suburbs.
yeah, if you
Yes.
were doing like I don't know, a really rough cartoon sketch of Donnie, like, and putting him like in that photo, that is,
yeah,
it's perfect. It looks like him without his
Yep.
glasses on.
it did. It really did. I mean,
Thank
and we
you.
didn't even notice it until CCR.
Thank you
CCR got
so
you there.
much. We
Yeah.
appreciate you and welcome everybody to the Blinds Club, Blue Booze Club, the Blondes and Booze Club, whatever you want to call it. We appreciate you so much. I mean, but no, I love that picture. And I'm like, oh, there's Dottie. He's peeking at us. He's not even here and he's peeking at us. He's watching us.
Yeah. Always.
Yeah, I
He's
know. I
always.
know. So what do you guys have planned for tomorrow?
Oh, I start cooking the minute I get up. What are you talking about?
Oh my goodness. Donnie, what are you doing
Yeah.
tomorrow?
I have a pre-ordered Thanksgiving dinner from Wegmans that I got to pick up just for me and my family.
Oh man, they
Hey,
used to do some really good stuff up in that area.
No, Wegmans is legit.
Yeah, yeah, it was
They're
good.
legit.
We
Yeah.
had that one year down at Belvoir, and it was pretty darn good.
Yeah.
It was
So yeah, we're getting
pretty good.
Thanksgiving catered. It's expensive, but I think it'll be worth it.
Yeah. Oh
oh,
yeah.
that would be nice. That would be nice. Well, we're not doing anything huge. I mean, I do have to say that. I mean, today's kind of like it's kind of like a sad day for me because this is the exact date, the 26th on a Wednesday,
Hmm.
since my dad passed away in 2013.
Uh,
So it is actually
dang.
today's the date that he had passed away in 2013 on the 26th, the day before Thanksgiving. And so this has been, a weird day for me.
A surreal day.
Yeah, yeah. You could put it that way. I mean, but it has been something um weird. But I'm gonna tell you this. I went and I stopped by the gas station, and every day that Powerball is gonna draw, I go buy my mom a ticket and I go buy me a ticket, two separate tickets.
Yeah. Yep.
So I bought the tickets and I come out of the gas station, because everything around here, from the grocery stores, gas stations, and the liquor stores, were absolutely
Hmm.
packed. I'm just gonna say that.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
like, there's everybody's priorities. Get
Yeah.
gas so you can run away. Get liquor so you don't even remember anything, and make sure you get food and feed everybody.
Yep.
That's what's happening today.
Oh
And
yeah.
I was like, looking at
And
these
get
tickets,
your
and
lottery ticket so you can win it all.
right. So I got my lottery tickets, and I'm looking at my lottery tickets, and I said, oh, okay, Dad, give us a good one. Make it happen for us. Make it happen for us. And I'm like, here we go. So I'm waiting on my dad to come through. It's gonna be like $2 or something.
Yeah.
But hey, a win's a win. I'll
It is
take
what
it.
it is. Hey, you win it,
I
That's what
know.
it is.
you take it.
I'll take it.
Now,
And
if you win it all, we're all moving up there with you. Okay.
oh no, I'm moving down there. I'm not staying here.
Okay. Well, you come by a big old commune place down here, and we'll all move into it. All right.
Okay, I can do that. That can be arranged,
I'll be
especially
your
when I
pool
figure it
boy.
out.
There-
You know,
I'll be your pool guy.
No, 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 no. The image. No, get it out. Get it out. Ugh.
he can come over and be my pool guy. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Do I
It's
need
okay.
to show you the picture of what the Aquaman really looks like?
um, I'm just thinking that with the amount, the cash annuity is something crazy, astronomical, 300 and some odd
Yeah,
million or
350
something.
million or something like that right now.
And so, and then I took out the taxes and all that kind of stuff. So it looks like you'd bring home like $212 million. I said, oh my God. I said, I don't even know what I would
Would
do
you
with myself.
would you ever work again?
Absolutely not. I'd be
See,
hunting
that's
Bigfoot. I'd be hunting Bigfoot, investigating ghosts.
I'd
That,
be doing that too, but I always told people I was like, I don't think I'd quit working though. I'm it's that old school thing about me that my old man's the same way. He's 87 years old. He gets up and tries to do the dishes. He's in a wheelchair, but he will go in that kitchen and put around in there and work in there all day long. Now, don't get me
yeah,
wrong. I have to go through and clean a lot of stuff, but you know what? I'd rather him do that than stop trying.
yeah, yeah. I mean, to win that lottery, I mean, there's a lot of things, taking care of my health, my mom's health, my
Yep.
kids, all of that. I mean, yeah,
Oh yeah.
that's a given. But I don't think I would move right now.
No.
I would quit the
Fix up
current
what you
job I
got there.
have and find a nice hobby.
There you go. That's the way to do it.
Yeah, I'll do that instead. I'll think of something fun to do.
Buy a bar and have Rob run it.
I would
Uh,
use that money to fight crime. I would create inventions and gadgets, and I would develop my martial arts skills. I would bring in the best trainers. I would create
Ra's al
a
Al
vehicle
Ghul.
with special weaponry and capabilities, and I will prowl the night, and I will make criminals fear me.
I can't think of anything
Johnny
better to
Bruce
do,
Cho.
Johnny.
Yes.
It's Donnie the Cho.
Yeah.
I don't even know. I mean, you wouldn't
Well, he
even have
couldn't
to
be called.
have like a superhero name. It'd be Donnie the
Yeah.
Cho.
No. Yeah, he couldn't. He couldn't go by the bat or anything like that. He'd have to go by the Cho.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. The Cho. That's perfect. Yeah, that's perfect. I think so. But
There you go.
mm, for me tomorrow, it's just with me being sick. It's going to hang out with my family at a distance and air hugs and go back to bed.
No breathing. No breathing. You.
Yeah, don't breathe on me. I'm not going to breathe on you. Don't breathe on me. It's fine.
Exactly.
Even my mom's kind of funny, it's kind of like I'm not making or cooking her nothing. She's like, no, don't touch my stuff. Don't touch my food. I'm like, fine,
Yeah.
fine.
I
Oh,
don't
but
have to worry
anyway.
about it. My mom will be there faster and I can get it done. So, yeah.
Right, exactly. Well, with that being said, we're coming up on that 1 hour mark, and we said we were only keeping people here for 1 hour tonight. 1 hour
Only,
Yep.
tonight.
only because,
Most got stuff to
yeah,
do.
we're weird.
I
We're weird.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It said
I gotta go pick up a kid. Hey.
germs. Oh, I love that, Lolo. Germs are a great excuse not to have a hug. Yeah. It's
Then you
also a
got
great
crazy
excuse to
sons
go
of
back
you know
to
what's
bed.
like me who don't care.
Yeah, it's a great excuse to go back to bed. You're like, I'm done. I'm tired. I'm going back to bed.
What you do is you look at them, grab them with a big old hug, and say, "You ain't got nothing penicillin won't cure."
Oh, I know. But, I went to the grocery store after I got off work today. Now, I got off work at 4 o'clock, which is one of my later days.
Yeah.
And I regretted the minute I even got close to the grocery store. I regretted it.
Oh, I bet.
There was a line to get into the grocery store.
That's gonna be me tomorrow. Oh man.
See, that's the perks of living in a small town. There's nothing open. So, I mean, you
Yeah.
might find a gas station, but all that stuff is closed. Even Walmart's closed.
Yeah, I don't think
So,
our Walmart's even opens up till like 6 o'clock, maybe
yeah,
3
I
in the
don't.
afternoon. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think it. Yeah, I don't think Walmart opens up until later on in the afternoon, and they go into that Black Friday thing, which I
Yeah,
avoid it like the plague. So I won't
yeah.
see Walmart until I don't know for another week or two. I can't.
Yep.
Just trying to stay away from it. I'll wait till Cyber Monday.
I don't
Have
like
a good
people.
time.
Yeah, I don't like people enough to go in there in that day.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait till Cyber Monday. Have a good day.
There you go. That's the easy thing to do. Or do like I do.
Right.
Just give them all money. Give them all money. You go get
Yeah,
your
I
own crap.
know. I know.
Nemo wants to know,
Um,
you got an arcade at least?
no, no.
Boy, you don't even have an old Pizza Inn or Pizza Hut with some video games? What the heck?
Well, there's a Pizza Inn, but I mean, it's kind of rough.
Well,
It's kind
all
of
Pizza
rough.
Inns are kind of rough. What are you talking?
Right. They're all kind of rough. But no, mostly everything closes down, and I'm sure Pizza Inn's closed tomorrow. There's not much open here on Thanksgiving. But like I said, once 2, 3, 4 in the afternoon, everything starts to open back up again.
Yeah.
So I'm still staying home. I don't have to work tomorrow, which is a miracle. But I do have to work Friday and
Yeah, there you
Saturday
go.
this week, which sucks. But it's okay. It's okay. We'll get through it. But I guess that's all from us. Now, tomorrow night on Blondes and Booze, we are going to be talking about all kinds of good stuff, things to be thankful for, miracles, and what have you. So make sure you tune in at 8 p.m. Central.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm starting to choke. And of course, Brandi and I will be on Sunday at 5 p.m. Central with Truth or Tinfoil. Now, Donnie, are you making a comeback this Saturday?
I don't think it's gonna be this Saturday, but the Saturday after that.
All
The
right, we got
Joseph
one.
stuff will be coming back. My
All
hiatus
right.
is almost over.
We don't know what he's going to say.
Exactly, because he just says stuff. That's what we know.
Yeah.
Yeah. We do need another movie night. I'm going to say that. We do need another movie night. I enjoy those more than anything else.
Little Patty needs to understand that she might be watching the Chiefs game, but she's also going to be watching the Chiefs lose. So I just want to make sure everybody understands that.
I'm going to be watching my eyelids.
Yeah.
That's what's going to be happening tomorrow. Everybody else, I'll catch it on the news. Who won what, when, where, and why.
Exactly. Now you'll be able to see it in chat. Don't worry about it. Our group chat, you'll see it. Don't worry about
I was just going to say, or I'll just call Randy. It'll be fine. And then I can hear Donnie. He's going to be, right there in the chat.
Well, he's done with his video game now, so.
Yeah, he is done. He is done. And we're so glad to have you back.
I'm back, baby. Back with a vengeance.
We're almost scared.
That's right. All right, everybody. Guys. Happy Thanksgiving. Be careful out there. And we'll catch you tomorrow night on Blondes and Booze, 8 p.m. Central. We'll see you then. Good night, everyone.
Bye.